Happy Sunday! Sunday fun day. So, this energy is beautiful, but also, Spirit says, do not get a hold of yourself. Don't run away with the energy. This is the fire horse. We're beginning to feel it now. And I was just at the store, and my jacket, my buttons, they were getting snagged on the cart multiple times. And I'm like, okay, Spirit, I hear ya. I need to slow down. I need to remember that this energy is very high, very stimulating. So it is so important to stick with grounding practices and temper your energy, especially if this is your season. You're feeling it very much. 111 on the timer. Aries, Gemini, both of those placements are mine, including Cancer, which is water and emotions. So Spirit has been prepping me for quite a while with learning how to temper my energy and stay really anchored into the earth, the 134 on the timer, anchored into Gaia, while at the same time we're flying high, right? We feel all this energy. And so, speaking of the grocery store too, 144 on the timer, Spirit really wanted me to highlight this with eating habits. And if you are coming from some unhealthy eating habits, Spirit wants to highlight just how important this is to stick with it, to keep your vessel as clean and clear as you can. Because from personal experience as well with myself, what I have learned and noticed in quite a shorter period of time, 222 on the timer, it's that when we get in the habit of constantly feeding ourselves, constantly needing to eat something to feel this fullness, the synchronicities 233 and 234, those are important for some. Let me take a deep breath. I got to get a little bit more into my body. Give me a second. I got to slow down to communicate this message. So what happens is that a lot of the time, that intuition that we feel, it does not just come through here if we're hearing auditorily inside. Sometimes we get those messages from Spirit and we hear it in here, but also your tummy, 311 on the timer, your tummy is the most significant thing that is going to let you know. I see the light there. Reflection. So your tummy is going to let you know. You'll feel that bit of nervousness and anxiousness in your tummy when something's not aligning. 333 on the timer. So be very careful at this time. You are in a super magnified manifestation area right now, and your energy. So it's like we're kind of being treated like a newborn. We're in that Fool's stage. So if you follow tarot and you're familiar with the Fool card, the Fool shows up at the beginning of a cycle and the Fool shows up at the end of a cycle, because every ending is met with a new beginning. And so what's very important is that if you're practicing, like intermittent fasting, it's just keep your body as clean and clear as you can, because that subtle twinge and change in your stomach is going to let you know that you should not do something. It's not in alignment. And this happened to me on my way. And so I had coffee this morning already, and coffee definitely feels like a comfort to me, right? And not just that, but if it's caffeinated, 444 on the timer, what happens, every sip, that's a shot of dopamine every single time we take a sip. So clearly 455 This is a habit of mine. And I was about to turn in. I was going to get a drink on the way home. And I felt that twinge in my stomach. And I was like, I even quick muscle tested just to double check, like, this is how I muscle test. So we make an interlocking with our fingers, and I could say, I speak to spirit, my spirit and body. So I say, hello, spirit and body, mind, body, and spirit. You can always start with something neutral. So you could say, am I sitting in the house right now? No. My body knew, therefore it broke the connection. No. Body, am I sitting in the car right now? Yes. Body, should I drink more coffee? No. So this is a very simple way that you can muscle test 555 on the timer. Literally anything you're thinking of doing. Spirit, your guides, your ancestors, your angels that are surrounding you right now, they really, 606 on the timer, they really, really want you to lean into them. 611, it's flying. This is the fire horse energy. So, goodness, they want you to lean into them as much as possible. Like, you cannot overdo it, right? They are here to help you. They really want to help you. They want to see you win. And, you know, that is a big difference that we experience in life, is that when we're around the right people, we will fully be able to discern, you know, what that feels like to have someone who's standing right next to us, right? Not in front, not behind. This is no hierarchy here. They're with us, you know, and there's a big difference when someone is right beside us, walking with us to that finish line, right? They're not across the finish line saying, come on, you can do it. 711 on the timer. You know, they're not out on the sidelines, you know, not even involved, you know, just cheering you on. No, they are right there. They're right here. They're right here. And Spirit wants us to know that they are guiding us every step of the way. You are not moving without support and divine guidance at all times. So listen, pay attention. If you're picking up the signs, slow down when you need to, because Spirit's going to yank you and pull you back a little bit. This energy is high, and it's going to be a little bit of a challenge to stay grounded, even for someone myself. But I think that's the gist of everything I wanted to pass on to you guys at this time. I love you so much, and I'll talk to you more soon.